everyone, Robin Trebarth here. We're actually here at Crawford Livestock Market with our local consignor and breeder of a beautiful AQHA 4-year-old registered gelding. I'm here with Jean Norman. Jean has consigned several really nice horses through our sale, and she's been breeding horses for a long time. Jean, can you tell us a little bit of the history about your program, the types of horses that you strive to breed, and then how this horse represents your whole program that you have consigned?
So I have gone from thoroughbred industry, because that's what we used to do as a family, and what horses didn't make it at the racetrack went into polo, and from that became my knowledge. I would take the horses, bring them down off their high, and make them into a performance horse that could play polo. So when my dad passed, thoroughbreds were not the thing to do, and I still wanted to stay in the horse business, so I went and found a few nice mares that had some good old-fashioned breeding, like Hancock and Olena and things like that, and found a little stud horse that actually thought about, he was a yearling, I was going to cut him really super good looking golden palomino, and he was so sweet and so nice. I broke him bareback.
Oh wow.
Just for 3 years rode him without a saddle, because he was tiny, small, and just he moved off of pressure so easily. So I went and sorted cattle with him. I did everything with him that I could, and he just had so much common sense. And I kind of started preparing him for cutting, because he's got a cutting background in Missouri. So he goes back to Zena Parbois, and he's Colonel Freckles, and so it's really a decent bloodline, and just a head on him that's just unbelievable inside. He just is kind and nice and works really easy with you. It didn't take long to realize I wanted to use him with the mares that I bought, because I just wanted to kind of replace and have my saddle horses replaced. We do a really good foundation program. I halter break slowly and make sure everything is thorough and don't have any loopholes on the ground with them at all. I work them on the ground a little bit, get them to move away from pressure and release, get them prepared for the rider. And then I have a good program where I have a rider that goes on and he takes them from there, and so it works out really well. My goal is to prepare them with everything that they need, knowing their leads, knowing how to stop, get their feet underneath them, being able to turn easily, move off of pressure, and so the person can take them and turn them into roping horse, barrel horse, whatever they want to turn them into.
Yes, that means so much, because we've all ridden horses that had holes in them, or were brought up on not a good feed program, they didn't have the right nutrition, and there wasn't a lot of thought put into it. So it really shows on your horses, anyone I've ever seen. We actually just took pictures of this horse, and there was the wind blowing and lots of distractions, and he was calm. I think that's the fastest photo shoot we've ever done. It only took a few minutes.
Yeah.
So what are some things that make you excited about this horse that you see in him with his potential being 4 years old?
I think that he's got a lot of speed, he's got a lot of endurance, he's a really strong animal. At the same time, he's learning to be collected. It's taken a little while to get him collected, because he's just got some length to him, but as he's coming along, he's becoming more and more athletic, and so I think he's going to make a good heading horse. He's going to definitely make a good ranch horse. He's been pasture roped off of, and he's holds the calf, and he's strong, and he's capable of just taking him into just about anything. So he's learning to follow a cow really well, and he's not let one by us, so he's really doing a good job.
Absolutely. And one thing that's unique about him compared to many horses that we see these days is he maintains excellent foot size on him, great bone, so you've really kept that in your program. Is that a priority for you?
Absolutely. I live in clay, and so the feet tend to want to spread, so if I don't pick the right type of horses in the clay, they can look like they're Belgians out there with big giant feet. So we really are conscientious about keeping them trimmed. We vaccinate, we worm, we have nice grass hay that we feed them, we give them a little oats on the side when they're worked hard, but other than that, it's a pretty natural program. We just try to make sure that they're going to be the healthiest animal that can go. My goal is to get them into a good home.
Absolutely.
And I owe that to them. So.
Yes. Well, we'll do our best to do that. We really appreciate the great buyers we've had in the past. You've sold horses with us before. They've ended up in great homes. So I'm excited about this young horse. He has so much potential, and you've done such a great job with him. So folks, you can see Jean and her home-raised 4-year-old horse, AQHA gelding. They will sell on Saturday, June 28th, right here in Crawford, Nebraska at Crawford Livestock. We'll see you there. Thanks.